Let's go to school. The school of unlearning, the school of remembering, the school of living lineages. Hi, I'm Nick, former medical doctor turned soul doctor, and I'd like to talk to you about school and schooling, what it means to me now, and how I'll be stepping into this to end 2025 and to start 2026. The school of unlearning, first of all, is to remind ourselves, all the things we've learned from myself. I went through not just, all the regular 12 grades of school, undergrad, medical school, residency, but all the different trainings in between, whether it's gymnastics, science projects, music, everything else. And to acknowledge all the learning that has been done, and then all the unlearning of the facts to make space for the possibilities. And it's both acknowledging all that's been learned, because if I don't, then I think, it was all just crap. Why did I waste my time? Why didn't I just skip some steps? And noticing how steps can be skipped in the future. Notice when I'm going down a path again, do I really need to go down this path for 4 years, 8 years, 12 years? Or do I want to learn the lesson in a day, a minute, an hour, a week, a month, a year even? Okay, then let's do that. And to step into the unlearning over and over again. And we'll be stepping into breath sessions this year and themes where I'll be able to share and plant the seeds of the unlearning. Not that what I've learned now is the truth. That's part of it. It's planting seeds for the next layer and the next layer and the next layer, which comes to the second point, the school of remembering. What if school isn't teaching us anything? It's just guiding us to remember what we already knew, came in with. And that part, I'm reminded someone like Mozart, who played music so beautifully, wrote music and I think it was age before 10 started doing this. No one could have taught him those skills. He remembered, he already had those skills. And how is it that we've forgotten that the children today already just need to remember who they are, so we don't need to pile in as much stuff, pile in as much teaching. Make space for the remembering, make space for the connection with the modalities, with the teachers, with the tools, with the instruments that are going to help remember. So the school of remembering. And then the school of living lineages. Can we remember that we are the living lineage of every single father, mother that came before us, and honor all the ways that they were, all the ways that they were not, all the challenges, all the travels, all the new beginnings, all the endings, all the ways that they went from tribal culture, from home births, from riches, from poverty, from connection, from separation, from even rape and pillaging and orphanages and everything else, because all those generations past would have had to have happened to get us to here, regardless of what it is, regardless of if it's, things that were only 3 generations, regardless if it's 1,000,000 generations. We're the living lineage of all the generations that came before us. And so as I tap into that, as we tap into that, we can tap into the collective wisdom. It didn't start with us. We can tap into the idea that most of the things that we look at, whether it's karma or something else, are so short-sighted, and switch from childishness, where we think we're the center of the world, and there's the absolute truth of that, to childlikeness, where we can step into the center of the world, see the wisdom from there, and step outside of that to look in to see what's there as well. Because there was wisdom to come from both. And it's the school of unlearning, the school of remembrance, and the school of living lineages. I look forward to tapping and tuning into those with you in the coming year. Ciao for now.